Okay, welcome everybody to the Bookmap Onboarding Webinar. We do this 3 times a week to get you up and running in Bookmap. So I go on Fridays at 1 p.m. Brandon is Wednesdays at 4 p.m. and Dan is Mondays at 8 a.m. So these are all East Coast times. So no matter where you are around the globe, we're trying to get you access to one of them so that you can get up and running in Bookmap. So let's jump in. Just some news items. We don't have much anymore. Just the pilot program continues here. A program we put together here. Well, I put together here to develop a real trading edge via using Bookmap's replay mode and replay files and being able to go through many instances, and you record it in your journal. Okay, this is very different than like studying a setup. It's or reading a book and then understanding the setup and start trading it. Instead, you'll build an actual edge by yourself or with our community, and you will understand that tangible edge that you have created for yourself. All right. Anyway, I'll put the link into the chat if you're interested in the program. Our agenda here is to log into bookmap.com and see your details. So let's start with that, and then we'll go through the rest of the items here. Go to bookmap.com, click on the upper right-hand corner here in Log In. Once you log in, you'll see your name up here, or your username, and then you'll be in the Bookmap portal area in the Getting Started tab. You'll see your license key here, which we redacted. Copy it, and then the next thing to do is we're going to download Bookmap. So we'll go and select your system here, Windows, and then you will select a version here, production or alpha or beta. Production is the most stable. The other versions have new features that you might be interested in, but they are not as stable. So it's up to you. And then just click on download, and you'll start downloading the product, and then copy your license key, like I said, and you'll be able to install Bookmap. We'll get there in just a second. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to subscribe to data. We want to add data into Bookmap. So let's go back to the portal here, and you'll click on, once you're logged in, you'll click on Add Subscription here, okay, in the left margin. Now, go in there, and if you're not logged in, or if you have the Bookmap free version only, you first need to get the Bookmap Core subscription. Okay, so either digital, global, or global plus. Digital plus, global, or global plus. The prices are here. You'll see them on the website or when you log in as well. So once you're logged in, though, this is what you'll see, and now you'll see subscriptions to data. Now let's talk a little bit about data. You may not need it. You may be able to provide it from your broker or your prop trading service. Okay, so for example, let's suppose you're using Top Step Trader or Apex, and they gave you a Rhythmic account. You can take that Rhythmic, those Rhythmic credentials, and you can add that into a Bookmap data feed, or create a connection with that data feed, and then be up and running. Now, if you don't, you can subscribe to Bookmap Data. We're actually a data provider as well. So this is for CME Group futures, and they're all broken into their various exchanges. We'll go through each one here, and then we'll go over stocks data. So the first one here is the CME Group bundle. That includes CME, CBOT, NYMEX, and COMEX. All right. So years ago, the CME bought all these other exchanges and became CME Group. So, for example, let's go over CME. $17 for the first month, $34 for each month after. The data for the group is $79 per month. Okay, so CME, for example, if you just trade stock indexes like the ES, the NQ, and the Russell, as well as currency futures, then this is all you need. So 17 for the first month, 34 for each month after. If you trade interest rate products, the AGS, or the YM, then you only need the CBOT. Okay, same price. If you trade crude oil, energy, RBOB, all that kind of stuff, natural gas, then you only need NYMEX. It's really up to you, whatever you trade, and you can save maybe a few bucks. If you're a gold bug or metals, silver, whatever it might be, you can subscribe just to COMEX. Now, if you subscribe to or you want to access gold as well as the ES, you'll need subscription to each one. At that point, I would recommend just getting the bundle. It's up to you, but the bundle is easy, and then you can access everything. All right, so select one of your choice here and go through the process. Let's go down the page a little bit, though. There's also equities. We're also a data provider now for equities with NASDAQ, Total View, and Last Sale. It's $29 for the first month and $59 every month after. Now, you can subscribe to futures data and stocks data at the same time, or connect to them. I'll show you that in just a minute. There's also another choice here with DXFeed for stocks. You can get a little bit more data in there. You can get, it's a bundle of NASDAQ plus EDGX. So $59 for the first month and $119 every month after. Okay, or you can break it down into each exchange. So NASDAQ is $69 a month, EDGX is $59 a month. Whatever it is that you want to choose. Go through the process, subscribe to it. Now, these costs here for the data subscription is on top of the Bookmap subscription cost. All right, so you first need to subscribe to Bookmap. It's a separate subscription. Then you will need data. As I said, you can get it from your broker or your prop trading service, but you'll need to check. All right, now let's go back and install and run Bookmap. Okay, so here's where I downloaded it in my downloads folder here. Double click on the icon here, and then the wizard will pop up to install. So go through that process, and you already copied your license key, so input that. And then once it's installed, you'll see the desktop icon over here. Double click on it and open up Bookmap. All right, this is the first window that you're going to see, the run options window here. Simulation mode, trading mode, replay mode. Let's go through these in here. Let's actually exit the presentation slides, and then we'll go and do this live here. So I'm going to double click on the desktop icon, and I'm going to start Bookmap. David and Alex over in Zoom, I will get to your questions in just a minute. So please continue to ask questions. I will get to them all in a few minutes here. All right, here's the run options window. Let's go through each one. Now, if you have global, Bookmap Global, you will only see the option for simulation mode. This means that you can connect to the live market, live data, but if you trade from Bookmap, it will be trading only in simulation, only within Bookmap. Nothing is routed anywhere else. It's all within Bookmap environment. All right, so you could trade 3,000 lots if you wanted, or 100,000 shares or something. It doesn't matter. You're going to get slipped, and you'll see. But anyway, it's all just simulation. Now, if you have global or global plus, you'll see trading mode available to you. I'm sorry, if you only have global plus, then you will see trading mode available to you. If you select that one and you connect here, you'll be connecting to your broker with your data feed or your prop trading service. Or you can also connect to the Bookmap simulator, which is on a separate server outside of Bookmap. All right, we also use that for competitions. That's the trading mode, and then I would recommend that you check the boxes down here to record your live data and your orders. This way, when you open up Bookmap, you record your data, and that will allow you to use replay mode later here. If you want to replay that file, this is an excellent feature within Bookmap, very robust feature that allows you to backtest, debrief, and study your strategies in replay mode, which you can speed up or slow down however you like. All right, so very, very powerful feature. We use this heavily in that Bookmap pilot program that I showed at the beginning of this webinar. All right, so let's select trading mode, and we're going to open up a new workspace of Bookmap, okay, just like it would be for the first time. Okay, lots of questions coming in over in Zoom. No problem, we'll get to them here. All right, some updates here. I'm going to cancel them. And you may or may not see this connectivity configuration window. If you don't, this is what you're going to see, this three-step process. We're not connected to anything, and there's the process here. We're going to go through it right now. Go up to connections, and then click on configure. Here's your connectivity configuration window. Now, what we want to do is we want to add the adapters to add a connection. Okay, so that's the add remove platforms here. So why do we have this step in here? Is because if you download Bookmap, you're not going to download every single adapter out there. You're going to install those separately because you don't need all of those. The download would be very, very heavy at that point. Okay, so we'll add the adapter here in the Bookmap Connect layer 0 here. Okay, we'll scroll down, and we just made a subscription or showed how to subscribe to Bookmap data. Here it is at the bottom here, available for install. So let's install it. Okay, and it says it's ready to use. So let's click OK. We'll click OK again, and then we'll add a connection now. So all we did now was we installed the adapter. Now we need to add the connection in Bookmap. So let's click on Add Connection, and then Platform dropdown. This is where we'll see our installer. Okay, we'll scroll down. Here it is here, Bookmap data. Okay, we select it. You can give it a name here if you like. And then this server location here, you can go with just auto if you like and click OK. But if you click the drop down here, you can see you can select for wherever you live and select the server that's closest to you, US, Europe, or Japan. Let's just click OK. And now let's go up to connections here. And here's the new connection we just established. Okay, Bookmap data. So now all we need to do is select the box here. Okay, and it says connecting to platform. All right, so now it's connected, but we don't have an instrument. So we go up here to connections. You can see here it's checked, it's blue. We're all set to go. We just need to click on this plus tab right here in the upper left. Click on that, and then from Bookmap platform, let's click on the drop down here. We'll go through some of these, but we're going to select futures, the exchange here. We are going to select CME, but you can see I have the bundle, so I can also connect to CBOT, COMEX, and IMEX, and CME. So we'll go with CME, and then let's input a symbol in here. Okay, so I'm going to click on you can see the NQ is already loaded here. We'll click on the drop down. Now, if you don't see your symbol listed in here, that's okay. Just start typing it in. You can just type in like ES for the S&P E-mini. Here it is here. Now, this is the continuous contract. Actually, I'm going to show you how to do this because it's pretty cool with the Bookmap data. You can go with the continuous contract, or if you want, you can input the proper contract for that's currently being traded, which is Z5. Okay, for December is the Z, and then 5 is for 2005, and you can see it here though, right? You can select it if you want, right? Just like that. Or I can also select just the ES. This means that I'll show you in a minute what that means. It will go back in history, which is pretty cool thing to be able to show here. So anyway, let's go down to advanced options. The only thing that I can select here is the add historical data here. If I click on the drop down here, you can add several hours of data into Bookmap. I'm just going to select one, and I'll show you why in just a minute here. All right, so just 1 hour is fine, and let's click subscribe. All right, and the ES is loading here. Also, the TraderMap Pro is open, but that's okay. I'm going to close it. And you can see, well, it says ES Z5 here. All right, but it is the continuous contract. All right, great. So now here's my S&P E-mini. Now, why I showed the ES continuous contract from Bookmap data, it only works with Bookmap data, is I can zoom out here. And again, remember, we only downloaded 1 hour of historical data, right? But this is a new feature in here. I can really zoom out here and look at this. I mean, I'm back to 2022, beginning of 2022, and this is all the order flow data for the past 3 years, so almost 4 years. That's pretty amazing, and that's only when using the continuous contract. Anyway, don't worry about it if you didn't understand it. Either continuous contract or ESZ5 is fine. All right, so we're up and running with our futures symbol here. All right, now let's click on the connections again, and let's configure another one for stocks. Okay, let's configure DX feed. Suppose you subscribe to DX feed. So we'll go to connections again. Now, actually, we included the DX feed adapter in the download. So you can, in this case, you don't have to add it. You can just add the connection here. Go up to the platform drop down, and then you'll scroll down a little bit, and you'll see DX feed right here. Select it, and then you're good to go. We'll know what kind of subscription you have. All right, so now we made the connection, but we got to come back to connections and select it. So select it. There we go. Now we know it's selected. Let's click on the plus tab, and then from the platform drop down, click on it, select DX feed, and then input a symbol. And here's Apple already set to go. If you don't see what you like, type it in. Let's type in NVIDIA. I think it's just getting annihilated today. And again, cloud data in here, 1 hour, or I'll just show you 3 hours here, and we'll click subscribe. Okay, it just takes a little longer to download that data, so just download what you need. Don't go for like 83 hours or whatever it is. It's just going to take a long time to load, and you likely won't need it. All right, so we'll click on the tab here. You can see the underline with the blue line here, showing that we're accessing that symbol, and it says NVIDIA at DX feed. And there we go. Now we zoom out here, and yeah, you can see the move down and the move right back up, actually. Anyway, it's recovering for today. All right, so that's adding the stock symbol. There's one more, actually 2 more that I want to add in here by clicking on the plus tab. Let's first add a cryptocurrency in here. So we already downloaded and installed the Bookmap adapter, and we made a connection already. So we're going to select it again in here. Here's Bookmap data, and I showed you this earlier here, this type, the type area here. Click on that, and you can see, well, you can see our competitions, futures. These 2 are for crypto, perpetual and spot. Spot is obviously the spot crypto markets, and perpetual is the futures markets for crypto. Actually, let's select that one, and then the next thing here you'll see is exchange. It's going to be the multi-book product here. You won't have another option there. And then the symbol in here. Again, click on the drop down, and you'll see all these in here, or you can start typing it in. You can see Doge, you can see ETH, you can see Solana down here. Whatever it is that you want to access. We're going to go with BTC USDT. And this multi-book product, let me just show you this because it's kind of interesting. We're actually looking at a synthetic instrument that we're creating that connects to 4 different exchanges here: Binance Futures, Bybit, OKEX, and BitGet, all together within one instrument, right? So it's going to give you a very a much more objective view of what's happening because it's connecting to more exchanges here. All right, and then add historical data. Let's just add 1 hour of cloud data. Tick size. Okay, so we're hovering right around 100 grand, I think, on Bitcoin. So what this means, 50 here is $50 per price level. Okay, it's a $100,000 instrument, so you can go with 50. I want to show you actually 20 as well. All right, so you can go, down to $1 here. Don't do it. It's going to be a ton of data, and your Bookmap's going to slosh around very slowly. All right, so let's just select 20 this time. Granularity means the size of the contract. We're going to look at 0.01 is fine, and we're going to click subscribe. Okay, and now we can click on it here. You can see the red text is telling us it is downloading data. There we go. Okay, it's above 100 grand now. It's at 102, 102 and a half, and there we go. All right, so we can zoom out a bit here, and we can see what's going on here with Bitcoin. All right, great. I'll get to your questions. One more though, I want to show you here. Suppose that you also subscribe to Bookmap data, but for stocks. Okay, so Bookmap data. Click on the type here and just select stocks, and then you'll only be able to select NASDAQ as your exchange and your symbol in here. I'm connected to NVIDIA here with DXFeed. We can connect to NVIDIA again in here for Bookmap though, if you want, or we can just type in AMD and let's look at what that looks like today. All right, and then 1 hour of cloud data is fine. Let's click subscribe. And it's opening up Bookmap NASDAQ stocks at Bookmap data here, BMD. All right. Okay, we're up and running. We've got, we had showed 4 different ways to connect here and all the different market types that we connect to. So let's jump over and we'll start at the top here from David. Question in Zoom, which one for Ninja with Kinetic? We do not connect to Kinetic. I would call them and ask them for Rhythmic. That's the it's Ninja Trader, but it's Ninja Brokerage, and see if you can get Rhythmic data from them, and that is going to connect your Ninja, but you're going to have to add or ask for another connection. Okay, and say you want another connection for Rhythmic, or maybe you can just say I don't know. You have to call them up. Maybe you can get Kinetic for Ninja, and then ask for another connection with Rhythmic, and then you will power your Bookmap with that separate one. And why, David, is because that data from Rhythmic, if it goes into Ninja and you connect, you can connect Bookmap via the Ninjacators, and it will open up, but the data is already touched by Ninja, and they strip out the market by order data. Okay, it is better just to connect directly to Bookmap. You're going to get higher quality data. All right, that's the answer there. Alex, which one will be providing more data and depth? Okay, kind of just answered that. Depending on what, if it's stocks, well then you're going to get more data from the 2 different exchanges from DXFeed. Okay, if you subscribe to the bundle, you'll get NASDAQ and EDGX. All right, but if you get Bookmap data for stocks, it's only going to be NASDAQ. Now for futures, you're going to get the most data from either Rhythmic or from Bookmap data. Okay, very high quality data, and so is CQG. It's great. However, they do not have market by order data, meaning there are other add-ons that you can subscribe to in Bookmap, like stops and icebergs. It can show you a lot more insight by looking at the market by order data. All right, Joshua. Bookmap layout saving. Notice that the Dome Pro and time and sales window do not save location and open in the same place. I'm not sure about that. That's a good question. I'll have to try that, Joshua. I've never tried that. It will save your bookmap chart location though, wherever, let's suppose you have 12 monitors. No problem. Like Bookmap will, if you, take one of your charts out here and, pop it out and put this on another monitor, it will save that layout. Okay. Pop it right back in. All you have to do is close it, and there it is right there. Okay. I did not know that that it will not save the time and sales if you pop out the time and sales. Okay, so what he's talking about here is if I insert a new column and then I choose time and sales here, I can pop it out right here. Here, detach it, right? That's what you're talking about. And then you have a separate window for your time and sales. Okay. I didn't know that. All right. Well, anyway, I'll have to get back to you on that one. Okay. And the same with Dome Pro. Okay. Let's see here. Minimizing the main bookmap window also minimizes the time and sales window. Yeah, Joshua, this is I'll have to get back to you on that. Greg is asking which plan supports just looking at the ES continuous. So just get the bookmap data for CME, Greg. Super simple, $34 a month, and that's it. That should answer your question. Continuum, yeah, CQG, yes, that's what you'll connect to, David. That is correct. But that's what I think you were talking about in Ninja, right? I would recommend calling them and saying you don't want Continuum or CQG, you want Rhythmic. They do offer it, okay? That data from CQG is good. It's high quality. However, it's not market by order data, right? You will not. I don't even think it's full depth of market. Meaning, for example, let me show you something in here. Meaning that if see my COB column here, my depth or current order book, okay, what you will see in here is I see full depth of market in here. Every single price level, even if I zoom way out, right, way out up here at like 6,900, there's 151 contracts up there. If we go to 7,000 or whatever it is, 7,050, there's 19 contracts up there. This is live. All right, that will not show from CQG. Now it depends on the instrument. I forget which, they kind of flip-flop back and forth sometimes. Anyway, that's just one element that you will not be getting with Continuum. All right. Is there a Discord to join? Absolutely. Let's jump over to that and go to bookmap.com. And just click on the more button here under community, chat room, Discord. Go there. That'll open it up. Okay. I recommend that you download and install the desktop version of Discord. It just works better. And you can continue on there. You will need to have a Bookmap free version at minimum. So you have to be registered basically on bookmap.com. All right, but everything is open and you have access to it all there. Okay, Liam, does Tradeovate remove MBO? Yes, it does. No, Tradeovate, I believe it's Rhythmic that you're going to be getting from Tradeovate. So you should be fine. Call them up and ask them. Can you monitor SPX? No, you cannot. SPX is an index. There is no centralized exchange. It is not tradable except for options, right? We want to have, like, this is like you can see in the ES here. These are live markets, tradable markets. These are transactions, the volume dots in here, and you see the lit book as well. Okay, the depth of market in here. Yeah, Joshua, I would recommend that you do update at every release the software. There's all sorts of bugs that are fixed along the way. Okay. All right. Let me get to Discord. Some of the questions over there. Hold on a minute. And okay. A lot of questions. Okay, looks like Dan answered a lot for us already here. DP, Bookmap just crashed and you can't get back your old settings. I mean, you should be able to come up here and click on File and then Open Workspace. Try that. If not, then this is what you need to do, DP, unfortunately, is you need to open up one new symbol. And then the best thing to do is configure it the way that you like. Okay. And then open up every other symbol after that, and it will be the same as that original configuration. Okay. Can you execute crypto trades with Binance directly? Yes, you can. See. Yeah, sure. You can place orders directly in the DOM, also from for Binance. No problem. Okay, let's see. Monaco. Can you use Bookmap with DEX crypto exchange? I'm not sure. If we connect to DEX, let's take a quick look here. I don't see it. Let me see if it's available here. No. Okay. So there's your answer. What is EdgeX feed? EdgeX is a it's an exchange. Okay, it's like NASDAQ. It's like NYSE. Okay, let's see. Master Chief. When if you've had every time you open up Bookmap, you have to go the steps again and again. Okay, so just save your come up here to File, save your workspace, save as right here, and that should take care of that. Okay, and if it doesn't, just open it up and open up a workspace here, and then you'll see your saved save file there. Got a lot of questions here. This is great. Let's see. Okay, Master Chief, you applied for the program, the pilot program. What's next? So you should get access to the chat room on Discord. Go there, and there's instructions pinned into the in the room there. All right, and there's a whole slew of different things. Start with, there's a getting started PDF in there to go through. Let's see, DP. Okay, you said it tried, but yep, that'll get you going, Master Chief, and I'll have more kind of onboarding materials in there in just a second. Okay. BATS, EdgeX, as an ECN, you'll see that in your level 2. So that's what you're looking at. It's an ECN basically. You know what I mean. If you look at your level 2, you'll see like how many shares are on ARCA or in NASDAQ or NYSE or whatever it is, right? So that's what you're connecting to is the ECN there. Okay. All right, got the questions answered there. Let's take a quick look over at YouTube. What is the minimal data plan required to practice pilot program exercises? Yeah, you will need to have a global subscription. That would be the minimum. Okay, so that'd be $50 a month. Right, and at that point, I mean, you don't even have to subscribe to a data feed. You know those data files for replay are provided for you. Okay, but you won't be able to access the live market though. Okay, so there's some steps in there. Like the first is to go through the replay files and build your experience and build up your edge there. But the next step is to forward test, okay, in the live market, okay, in sim. So you will need to have data at that point, right? This is just the evolution of the process and the program that you will need to have that live data for forward testing, okay, and then you start live testing with small size. All right. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to do one more round here. Go back to Zoom here. David, is there a video that shows how to read and look at the bookmap chart? Absolutely. Let me show you guys this. I didn't get to those resources. I didn't get a chance here. So go to bookmap.com and all you have to do is click on education right here. That'll take you to the hub, the learning center here. And you can click on some of these links up in here, the knowledge base, symbols table, glossary, community, Discord, blog, forum, etc. Support, you can search for videos right here. And then the getting started course, what we just went through is in here, but there's a little bit more, just what you talked about. So click on this one, and this is going through the platform, connecting to data, adding symbols, an overview of Bookmap. It's a 2-minute, 42-second video that will explain the 3 elements on the Bookmap chart. That'll get you up and running. And then below that, you'll see these very short videos for understanding the volume dots and the heat map in Bookmap. Okay, now let's go back. And the next step here is the features, Bookmap features course. So click on that and go through here. You'll see how to navigate around the chart, displaying elements, all the Bookmap columns, how to trade from the chart, etc. Okay, so go through this one. Then let's go back here. There's connecting to data in here. So if I did not cover like Rhythmic, for example, you'll find videos in here. There's one more here for add-ons. So you can click on this, and there's many videos in here for the various add-ons. Let's scroll down. The next step I highly recommend that you do is go through the market mechanics course. Okay, what we're showing in Bookmap is rather unique, and also this education that pairs with it is unique. Let me show you why. We'll start this, and I just want to show you what we go through in here is understanding the best bid, the best offer in the kind of most micro sense here, the market mechanics. This is what makes the market move, right? You'll learn about an order book skew. You'll learn about the aggressors that actually move price. They take liquidity off of the best bid or the offer. If they take all of the liquidity here, like all these 15 contracts, it will go down one price level. Okay, that's what makes price move. All right, so understanding all of this is essential, and this will also mesh very nicely with all the other education that you have. If you're like a fib trader or a VWAP trader or whatever it is, you're going to understand the markets in a different way after this course. And then that will really help you with your trading and other ways of looking at the market. Order flow phenomena in here, like you can see, we talk about spoofing, algorithmic activity, reading the tape, layering, absorption, exhaustion. It's all in here. Okay, another great course in here, or a collection of videos. And then finally, once you understand the environment you're in, the next step is strategies and setups. Here's the supply and demand setups course I put together several months ago. Jay Trader put together this just a few months ago, as well as Brandon on stocks, futures, and options here. Okay, so short videos. All of these are really short videos, except for the market mechanics course. Each one is an hour. Anyway, the next step after that, scroll down and look at the events calendar in here. So on Monday, look at all the events that we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 separate events all day long here in Bookmap Discord. And all you have to do is, for example, click on the event here. Okay, so here's my event on Monday at 10 a.m. East Coast time. Here's the link to our Discord. You can add it to your calendar. You can copy and share it with friends if you like. All right. Okay, this has gone on for quite a while. Lots of questions, though. Let me go through one more time here and answer your questions. So, David, that I answered your question there. Okay, Joshua, Trade-Evade is CQG only. Well, then, okay, I didn't know that. I knew that they had CQG. I thought they also had Rhythmic. So you can connect Bookmap, though, to CQG. Okay. And let's see, anonymous attendee, can you work with options orders? Well, you'll be looking at the underline in here, and you'll be making your decisions based off the order flow in the underline. You can get a lot from that, though, as you know. For example, if you're trading into just massive areas of very high liquidity, and you can see like in the ES here, you know, it's been trading all day into these areas of very high liquidity, but look at these buyers coming back in. So you would be scooping up your options maybe down here, and you know, either you're selling your puts or buying calls, and your Vega is going to be outrageous, right? I mean, you're just going to knock it out of the park. Anyway, understanding order flow works very well with options. I think, in my opinion. You might want to watch that options course with Brandon. Liam, let's see here. Where is Discord? You'd send people no knowledge. Well, I would go through what I just showed in the Bookmap Learning Center first, and then jump into the general chat and just ask. We have some great moderators in there. They will help you. Same in the pilot program over there. Just go and ask some of the moderators in there, or just ask in the room. Yes, we do support Kraken. No problem there. Let's see. And then Michael is asking, how do you change the text on the tabs? You cannot. Yeah, they are as they are. Okay, can you see Liam, can you see order flow imbalances within Bookmap? Absolutely. Absolutely. We can look at spoofing. Here's like a potential spoof right here, right? Look at this. Okay, the ES is going up. Look at all of these aggressors in here. They trade into this level of high liquidity here. But look at them on the bid again in here. And what's the reaction? Now, they never traded in here. And I know that this is very likely, 99% sure, that this is the same player who came in very high liquidity, pulled it here, added it up 2 more ticks higher. Okay, and we see nothing but buyers here, so I'd be looking for this 05 to transact. All right, so and it did, and this trader came in again, and he may have transacted in here, but again, this looks like a spoof to me. I don't really see him getting filled. But I do see this getting filled at 05 up here. Okay, so that makes me suspicious. All right, so there's an example of potential spoof and order book imbalance. There's all sorts of imbalance indicators that we have up here. This comes with the Global Plus version, Liam. So that's another way. Alex, can I put my laptop on? You put your laptop on standby, you come back, and there's no data. Yeah, well, it's not connected to data anymore. That's the problem. So you can't go into sleep mode or standby like that. You have to have it open. I mean, if the so if the monitor goes to screen saver or whatever, that's fine. But the computer has to be on. It has to be connected, and you will continue to load data for your symbols. All right. What is the pilot program? It's a program, Greg, to learn how to build an edge. Okay. We're so tired of going over setups and really seeing what people are struggling with is not having an edge. This was a reaction toward that, precisely to that. A lot of traders out there, they understand markets extremely well, they understand the education extremely well, but they don't have experience. They don't know how to build an edge. They don't have the process, and we provide it in that pilot program. All right, let's take a look here. That's all the questions over in Zoom. One more look over here. Can you connect to DAX? Yeah, you can connect to Eurex, Dan. The Eurex feed from Rhythmic. So yeah, no problem. All right, and then you'll get the DAX. I haven't had that question in a long time, and that was the go-to of choice years ago, was the DAX. Anyway, interesting. Let's see, Jessup is asking a question here, and that'll be the last one, I think. Let's just take a quick look at YouTube. No, we're good. Okay. Jessup, okay, hi. You just purchased Bookmap and would like to access the pilot program. No problem. So let me give you the link here. Okay, this is all included with your Bookmap subscription. Okay, Global or Global Plus. Here you go. There it is. Sign up and then go to the Discord. Okay. If you have problems with Discord, support will help you, or you got Dan on your side right there. All right. Let's see. Okay, Liam, I'm Bruce, not Brian. Anyway, this has been the longest onboarding webinar I've ever done. It's 50 minutes. It's usually less than 30, but you guys had tons of questions. So if you still have more questions, you can always reach out to us at support@bookmap.com, or from the chat right on the bookmap.com webpage. Also, don't discount this at all. Come into Discord and ask questions in there. Okay, you're going to get a lot of great answers. We've got just tons of experts in there. All right, and really great community. Thank you all. Have a great weekend, and we will catch up with you, or you'll catch up with Dan if you have other questions on onboarding on Monday. All right, have a good weekend. Bye-bye.